Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. I'm Karen Citos, the head fitness trainer at the Herndon Community Center. Today we're going to do a short core workout. It should take about 15 minutes and all you need is a mat. If you'd like to make your workout a little longer, you can do the circuit twice. And if you're looking for something that's similar to what we would offer at the Community Center for our core class, that 45-minute class that runs at lunchtime, you just do this circuit 3 times. I provided the short workout so that if you have those days where you want to do something but you don't have enough time, turn this on and you'll be done in 15 to 20 minutes and you'll feel good and refreshed and it gives you energy. So all you need is a mat. If you're going to do it more than once, I suggest you get some water. And another thing is grab your favorite music. Put your music on, put your tunes on in the background, whatever keeps you motivated to keep you going today. I'd like you to put that on and then come back and join me. All right, so let's get started. Come on over to your mat for a warm-up. We're going to be on our hands and knees. Bring your knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. Come into a cat and cow. So draw that navel in, tuck your chin, round your back. Feel a nice stretch through your back in this position. Then release it, lift your chin. Pushing those hips back, tuck and round again. Release it and lift your chin. And then one more time, tuck and round. Draw that in, feel that stretch through your back. And as you release, push those hips back. And feel a nice stretch again through your hips and your back. Okay, from here we're going to bring our spines into a neutral position. So that navel is in, your back is nice and flat. Release, opposite arm, opposite leg, coming up, just reaching into your bird dog. Trying to get a little balance there. Pointing your toe, reaching with your finger. As you do this, you'll feel your glutes warm up. You'll feel your abs nice and tight. And everything is going to get warm so we can start working. Good job. On your reach, bring your elbow right by your ear. Reach with your fingers, reach with your toes. Should feel everything starting to get warm. Let's do 2 more each side. Reach it out. Remembering to keep that navel drawn in tight to your spine. Working on your balance. 1 more set. Release. Last one. Very good. Okay, come on down to the mat. Laying down on the mat. I'm going to stretch you back a little, so put your hands right by your chest. I want you to push your hips into the floor. Squeeze those glutes and then lift and lower. Each time you lift, pressing your hips down, squeezing your glutes, rising back up. Warming up your back. Again, all the way up. Trying to keep those hips down. Your range of motion might look a little different than mine. That's okay. You come on up to where you can come up. And if you don't like coming all the way up, you can keep your elbows bent right here. Just a little lift. Release. 1 more time. Push it up. And release. Okay, let's go into a little plank just to get your abs warmed up. Bring your elbows right under your shoulders. Turn your toes under. And then you're going to lift. We're going to hold our plank here. Thinking about drawing that navel into your spine. Feeling everything warm up as you hold your plank. If it's too hard for you to hold a full plank, you can still get your core warmed up by dropping your knees right here. I usually lift my toes when I do that, keeping that navel drawn in. This is a really good one because it actually warms everything up in your body. You feel your abs, you feel your back, you feel your shoulders. All right, guys, just a few more seconds. Good. 5 more seconds. You can do it. And release. All right. Last warm up on your back. So roll all the way over. Put your knees under your hips. Draw your navel in, and we're just going to do a couple glute bridges, warming up your glutes. So lift your hips up off the floor, squeeze at the top, bring it back down and tap. So lift, squeeze, tap. Lift, squeeze, and tap. You'll see that my feet are directly under my knees. That's a good position for them to be in because you're trying to activate those glutes. If they're too far away from your body, you're gonna feel more hamstrings. So you should feel it right here in your glutes as you lift, drawing your navel in. Just a few more. Nice work. Let's go last 3. Lift and squeeze. All right, guys, one more. Squeeze at the top and release. Okay, so let me grab my little sheet here to tell us what we're gonna be doing today. We have 8 exercises. We're gonna go, all of them will be on the floor, so we're not standing up. We have 8 exercises, and we're gonna start on our back. First one is gonna be a heel, what I call a heel slide. So you're gonna be on your back, your hands are by your side. Again, you're in that same position. My feet are right under my knees. In this position, draw your navel in, tuck your chin, lift your shoulders, and we're gonna count. We're gonna go all the same side, reaching down for our toes, okay? So that's what it looks like. I'll count for us. We'll do one side and then we'll do the other side, and then I'll show you the next exercise. All right, so draw your navel in, tuck that chin, lift your shoulders, and then here we go. Reach for your heel. What you're working here is right through your waistline, so you should feel this side as you reach towards your foot. You should feel that really working. Good job. We have a few more. If at any time it hurts your neck, you just drop your shoulders back down, release your neck, reset, and then join us. 2 more this side. I'm gonna keep going. If you need to reset, you can. So tuck your chin, abs are tight. Now I'm reaching for my other side. And again, it shouldn't be pulling on your neck. So if you're feeling anything up here in your neck, like I said, I want you to come down, shake it out, tuck, lift, and reset. Great job, guys. Working through your waistline, working those obliques. Keep it drawn in, keep your lower back pressed into the mat. We're almost there. 5 more. Very good. All right, bring your head down. Let your upper body relax. We're going to go into a reverse crunch. So the only thing that's lifting here are my hips. I flex my feet so that my heels are going to point to the ceiling. Draw your navel in, and then you're going to lift as you crunch up and come back down. Lift, crunch, and come down. All right, so everybody ready? Like I said, draw your navel in, heels to the ceiling. Here we go. Feel it working in the lower part of your abs as you lift your hips and push those heels straight up. Now, if you can't get your hips up as high as I can, that's okay. You just do whatever little lift you got, right? As long as you're keeping your navel drawn in, everything contracted and nice and tight. Doing great. We have a few more, so keep it coming. You can do it. I feel it. Down nice and low in your abs, right? Heels straight to the ceiling. Last 4. 2 more. You got this. All right, very good. Okay, so from this position now, we're gonna go into a dead bug. So I want your legs in tabletop. So my knees are over my hips, my legs are straight out. Don't let them hang down here. I want them straight out in front of you. Pull your navel in. We're gonna lift our head and our shoulders with our abs engaged, and we're gonna extend same arm, same leg. So one side and then the other side. Okay, again, if this bothers your neck at all, drop your head down, reset, relax it, reset, and then rejoin us. Okay, so tuck your chin, lift your shoulders, my abs are tight, here we go. As you do your dead bug, you're gonna inhale when you extend, exhale when you bring it back. And as you extend, press that lower back down into the mat, keeping everything through your core nice and tight. This is a good one. It works nice and deep into your transverse abdominis, which is in behind your rectus abdominis, which everyone likes to call their six-pack muscles. This one's working a little deeper in there. And then keep it coming. Like I said, if you feel any pulling on your neck, bring your head down. You could even do these with your head down the whole time if it's bothering your neck. Just make sure that you have your lower back pressed down into the mat. All right, guys, I feel them working. We have 3 more here. Good job. Last set, here it is. Keep your back down, abs nice and tight. Okay. All right, very good. So let's do a little glute work here. We're gonna do some glute thrust, sort of like your warm up. We're gonna do a couple double and a couple single for each leg. So feet under your knees, abs tight, push your hips up into your bridge. So see where I'm bridged? From here, you're gonna lift, squeeze, come back down into your bridge. Lift, squeeze, come back down. All right, so check your position. And then when you're ready, here we go. Squeeze it at the top. Trying to work those glutes. We'll go 10, 10, and 10. So we'll do 10 double. We'll do 10 single each leg. Sometimes when we think of our core, we think it's just our abs. Core is from your hips all the way up through your rib cage, through your mid back. Just trying to work everything there. One more. Good, all right, extend that left leg, and then we're gonna go into singles. Push straight up, keeping your navel drawn in. Feel it working through your glute. You can extend your leg a little longer out in front of you. You might feel it a little bit more there. Good job. Let's try 2 more. We're gonna switch it, but we're not gonna come out of our bridge. So just bring that foot down, take your other leg out, and then push up strong out of your heel. Very good. Feel that right there in that glute. I can feel it. Hope you can too. It's working. All right, guys, nice work. 2 more. Okay, release it. Come all the way down. All right. From there, I'm going to bring you on your side. We're going to come into a side plank. So look at your position. Make sure your elbow is right under your shoulder. Your body's in a straight line. We're going to come into a plank, and we're just going to do a little hip dip with it. So it looks like this. You lift up here, tap down, push back up. If you want your arm here, you can have it up. Wherever your arm is comfortable. If this is too hard for you, bend your bottom knee, and then you're just lifting and lowering from this position. So you can decide. All right, everybody ready? Here we go. Abs are tight, lift up, tap it down, push back up. Feel this again right through your waistline. You get some shoulder in this one, in this side plank position. Should feel that working. Feels good. Great work, guys. We have a few more, so keep it coming. If you get tired, or if it's just too hard, bend that bottom leg. You can do it. We have 4 more. 3, 2, last one. right. Same thing on the other side. I'm just gonna turn. Bring that elbow under your shoulder. Look at your alignment again. Look down your body. Shoulder, hips, ankles. Brace your core, and then here we go. Push up. We're in our plank. Tap it down. Lift it back up. Remember, we always have that drawn in nice and tight, right? Keeping those abs braced. Working hard to create a nice, strong core. Our core is really important. It helps us with so many things. It helps us with balance. It helps just having a strong core to pick up things, to do our daily activities. Really have to keep working on our core. All right, we're almost there. Let's try 3 more. Good. Last one, you got it. All right, okay. From there, I'm gonna put you on your back. We're gonna go into a double crunch, which just means we're gonna lift our hips and our shoulders at the same time. So start on your back. Bring your fingertips behind your ears. When you lift your shoulders, you're gonna also lift your hips, so it looks like this. Crunch, and then I'm gonna extend out. Crunch and extend. The lower your legs are to the floor, the harder this exercise is. So you can raise your legs higher when you come out of that crunch if it feels too hard. All right, so fingertips by your ears. Don't pull on your neck, just let them rest there. Draw your navel in, lift your feet, and then here we go. Hips and shoulders crunch, extend back out. Crunch, extend. So if you go nice and low, like that, make sure that your lower back is keeping nice and flat into the mat. If that's too hard for you, after your crunch, extend a little higher. Good job. Lifting those shoulders, keeping your chin tucked, keeping everything nice and tight on your crunch. Doing a great job. We're almost there. Let's try 5 more. Exhale when you crunch in. Inhale when you come back out. You can do this. You got it. We are down to the last 2. In 1. All right. Nice work. Okay, after that, we're going to stay right where you are on your back. You're going to bring your legs back up into that tabletop position. In this position, bring your hands out by your side. Brace your core. We're going to do a knee drop. So you're going to let your legs come down to one side. You're going to pull them back up. And let's do them all one side, and then we'll switch to the other side. So what I want you to remember is they don't have to touch the floor. I actually don't want you to touch the floor. I want you to go till you feel it. Work right there in your oblique, and then pull them back up. All right, here we go. Inhale as you drop them. Exhale, bring them back to the center. Inhale, exhale. Very nice. So in this position, the upper body should be relaxed. So it should be all about the lower part of your rectus abdominis and your obliques. So if you guys are used to doing core work and you want to make this a little harder, you could grab a medicine ball or something heavy, maybe even a dumbbell. Bring that in between your knees, holding it there, creates some more resistance and makes the exercise a little harder. All right, good job. We're almost there. Last 3. You can do this. 1 more. All right. I'm going to turn, and we'll hit the other side. You guys don't have to turn, but I'm going to turn. Bring your legs back up into that tabletop position. Abs are tight. And then drop and come back. Inhale on the drop. Exhale as you pull up. See my feet? They're not resting down here. Keep them up nice and high. That just makes you work through your abs a little harder. You actually really have to keep them engaged to keep those feet up instead of letting them hang down. Should feel good, guys. I can feel it wrap all the way around my oblique. I feel it working there at my waistline all the way through the back. Nice job, last 3. One more. All right, good work. Okay, one more exercise. I'm gonna lay you face down so that your arms are gonna be out wide. My legs are long. I'm gonna point my toes on this and we're gonna do a Superman lift. So we're gonna lift, hold it, and then release it. When you do this, your face is down looking towards your mat. So think about having an orange under your chin. Keep it tucked under there. It looks like this. Head's down, chin tucked, everything's nice and tight. Lift, squeeze, release. Okay? All right, everybody ready? Engage your abs, squeeze your glutes. Here we go. Lift, squeeze, and release. When you're up there in that top position, I want you to really point your toes, reach with your fingers, and keep your abs engaged. That position, up high like that, and reaching, you should feel that all the way down your back. You should feel it through your glutes, lower back. Everything works hard when you're doing a Superman. You may not have the same range of motion that I do. Even if you can only lift this far, that's good. I want you to point your toes and reach with your fingers every time. Okay, 3 more. Nice work, guys. Last one. All right. Very good. That was our core workout today. I'll give you a quick little stretch. If you're going to repeat it, you can do it 2 or 3 more times, that circuit. Just turn it back on and follow me again to do it 2 more times. Okay. If not, I want you to push back onto your feet. Sit back into a child's pose. Let your head rest on the mat. Open your hips there and just rock a little. That kind of helps you get the tension out of your hips and your lower back after doing that Superman. Take a couple nice deep breaths here. On your exhale, see if you can sink down into your mat. Then I'm going to lift my head. I'm going to walk my hands toward the right. So reach across your body, push your hips to the left. Get a nice stretch down your back there. And then come on up and walk them to the other side. So reach to the left, push your hips to the right, sink down into your mat. All right, come back to the center. Come up onto all fours. Let's do a couple cat and cow to end it. So tuck your chin, round your back, release your hips, lift your chin. We'll end it where we started it. Again, round, release. One more time, tuck and round, and release. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed your core workout for the day. Do as many as you can, and I'll see you back again soon. Thanks so much.